Hey, I'm Nick.
And I'm Ashley. And this is Between Us.
All right, so you know how when we put our kids to bed, we always try to do prayer time.
Yep.
Sometimes it's more like a go to bed, if we're honest.
Yeah.
But consistently with our youngest, our 3-year-old, we spend like maybe too much time trying to help him get to sleep.
It's a season.
It's a struggle, but it's kind of a nice struggle because he's our last one.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of hitting me deep. I'll say that's for sure. But so he's 3 years old. He'll be 4 soon. And I was putting him to bed the other night. Prayer time comes up, and a 3-year-old prayer is always the most precious.
It really is.
And so he started praying. Sometimes he's like, I don't want to pray. And I'm like, wow, okay.
I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus.
I'm so sorry,
Help.
God. We really messed up. But he was all about it because he wanted to pray about his Hot Wheels.
Oh.
That was his only part. He said, Dear Jesus, thank you for my Hot Wheels.
That is so sweet.
Amen. And that was all he cared about. That's all he cared about.
That's his world.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And for some reason in that moment, because I was in some kind of mood, I was like, wow. I don't know why it hit me. It shouldn't have hit me. And maybe thinking back, I'm overstating it, but it really did. In the moment, I thought, it is so neat that this child only has to worry about his Hot Wheels. And the thing that he's most thankful for is Hot Wheels. That means that he's not worried about, is he going to be taken care of?
Like major things. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a picture of like, hey, it was almost like for me in the moment, you're doing all right.
We're doing okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, yeah, God, thanks for the Hot Wheels, because that was his kind of comfort. And I don't know, that really hit me.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't it nice when, toys and things like that was really all we had to worry about? And then we got older.
and
life changed.
It's not like it was bad.
No.
But it just changed. You're right.
And it
felt bad.
Over time. Like it just slowly changes over time.
Yeah.
And even now, I always try to think back of like, what was I like as a kid, or what were some of the things that like I did as a kid? Because I'm watching my kids and I'm like, where do I see myself?
Oh gosh, they're all over the place.
They're all over the place. But like today specifically, like we're going to be talking about aging.
Yeah.
And wasn't it amazing to only have to worry about our toys?
And here's the honest truth is sometimes I'll see him get out his Hot Wheels, and some of them are my old Hot Wheels.
Yes.
And it's just, it shoots me back to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're right. There was so little. Life was so simple when we were like just kids.
Younger. Yeah.
And I should say, for those of us who had a good home life, like that's definitely the truth. Yeah. And now looking at how life is just so complex, there's so much, it seems like you're worried about so much.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, here we are. And, I'm 40 years old.
Yeah, it's really weird to say that out loud.
Yeah. Because I looked good when I was young. Man, I had some luscious curls.
Listen, he had an afro, people.
Yes,
We're going to have to put it in the show notes or something.
Man.
Like the picture of your afro was substantial.
It was impressive.
And your mom got so mad at you.
Yes, she did.
When
your junior year,
you went to school and
picture day.
It was picture day. And you picked that sucker out.
I picked it out because that was, I actually did pick my hair out every once in a while just for funsies. And I, believe it or not, I got randomly, that's a quote unquote, air quotes, randomly drug tested 3 times that year.
Oh, yeah.
When I started, getting that afro picked out. But I did. I went to school on picture day, picked it out. But what I'm telling you guys is I looked real cool back in the day. I used to be really cool.
She made you retake them.
Yeah, I did. And I looked really nerdy in the second set.
You did not.
Don't do it.
Oh.
But here we are.
Here we are.
I don't have those curls any longer.
You do still have curls, but we are not rocking the afro.
And I shouldn't.
No.
You know why? Because like I said, I'm 40 years old.
And I'm 39.
You're knocking on the door.
I'm knocking. We're knocking. on the door of
How's it going for
40.
you?
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I struggled getting older. Like, I feel like I became more aware of my aging in my mid 30s.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we are just, each year, we're just getting a little bit closer to that 40 mark, you know? Like, it just started becoming more real. But this year, and even last year, like my 38th year, I've actually really enjoyed the process of, like, I'm ending my 39th year. Like, when I turn 40, I will be proud of my 39th year. Like, I feel like the last 2 years for me, I have really just gotten very comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
And like, there's not this pressure to perform. Like, I feel more secure in who I am as a woman. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm enjoying these last few little bits of time of my 30s. I'm excited, but at the same time, I know it'll also kind of feel very weird because I'm the baby in the family.
Yep.
And I have 2 older brothers. They're 11 and 13 years older than me. And so, like, there's a gap. And when I like realized how old my middle brother was turning this year, I was like, this is so weird.
This is not real.
This is weird.
It is bizarre.
But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
We're the same. We've talked about this a few times, just, you know, in private, where it's, we talked about this a little bit last time we recorded, and it was just the fact, like, there's a little bit less expectation that we have on other people, and that we care about other people having on us.
It's true.
It's just you start dropping that stuff off at the door, and then never walking back through the door. That's what I think getting older is about, and it's nice.
Yeah.
But let me say this though, if we're honest, while, like, I think you're right. Like, the past, I don't like using the terminology seasons, but we're in a really good one. I think you and I both, where we're thinking clearly.
There's no crisis mode.
No.
Like, there's been times where, and I've said this to you, like, we can't be down at the same time.
No, it
like,
is not good.
One of us has to be okay.
That's true.
I've said that to you a lot. Listen, one of us has to be okay.
Right.
Right? Because we got to pull the other one out of the pit.
Yeah. And then when it comes to getting a little bit older, I think that there's definitely been times, and you can speak to it. For me, there's definitely been times where I'm like, how in the world am I this old? And I don't feel like I am where I should be. Yeah.
And I remember hearing our parents say that, like, how am I this age? I don't feel this age. I still feel like I'm 24, or, you know, and I get that now. Cause I'm like, whoa, I'm still fun. I'm still like, I'm not an old fuddy duddy at 39.
Wait
like,
a second.
Fuddy
if you're saying
duddy. I said it. I can, and I did. I said fuddy duddy.
You use some of the most random phrases.
I used a very seasoned term. Fuddy
Whoa,
duddy.
Seasoned with what?
Seasoned with something.
That's like,
I don't know. But no, for real, like, I don't see myself. I mean, there are certain little things though. Let me take that back. Let me pull that back a little bit. There are certain things that I see myself do now that I'm like, oh, she's 39. She's almost 40.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Okay.
What's something now that you noticed, or when was the first time you noticed that, holy cow, I've gotten older?
Okay, listen, my skin is changing.
Okay.
Like, ladies.
Oh yeah.
The skin is changing on my face.
Yep.
And like, when I saw the wrinkles on, like, my crow's feet, if you will. I hate that term, by the way. Who decided to call those crow's feet? But like, my smile lines, and like, there's just like it's not as tight on my face as it once was. And when I saw that in the mirror, I was like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm. Well, and you now have a very complex.
It's not complex.
It's complex.
It's not.
When it's
I have a system.
A pattern of sorts that range over, a series of 6 or 7 days. Dare I say 6 or 7 days. when you have like a routine that changes, that's wild to me. Honestly, I watch you do it.
What do you mean, my skincare routine?
Yes.
We're going to talk about it.
No, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it.
That's a whole other episode for the ladies.
Yeah, that's exclusive. And you can talk to Ashley all you want about the skin. But I will say, it's really neat to see you like, I'm all in on taking care of myself.
I want to take care of myself. Listen, when in my 20s and early 30s, like, okay, let me give you like a perspective here. For the past 14 years, I have been pregnant.
Yeah.
Nursing a child. Like changing diapers.
Right.
Pregnant again. Miscarrying, which we'll probably get into that at some point.
Yeah.
Like losing, like my body has been on a roller coaster. Okay.
Do you know how guilty I feel right now?
Well, you should.
Thank you. Go ahead. Thanks for clarifying that.
Listen, it really like my body has been on a roller coaster for the past 14 years. I have been in this like so many changes.
Yeah.
So many changes. And like now I didn't make time. I didn't make a lot of time to take care of myself.
Neither one of us. We never did that.
We were surviving a lot. Right. And we went through a lot of different changes and moving and all kinds of stuff. Like, but I think that I realized just in the last year or so, like I really, actually it's a little bit longer than that, but I really need to take care of myself because like this is for the long haul.
Right.
And I know it's silly, but even just down to my skincare and my time at night, like to take care of myself, like that is important to me. Because for years I just didn't. Right. I didn't care. I was just, let me get through it. Let me get the bare minimum done so that I can go to bed or go, try to watch a movie at night. Like
Jeez,
that's a joke.
A real struggle.
But I think I'm realizing now that, wow, like I really just pushed and pushed and pushed and tried. Like I was really hard on myself.
Right.
And I'm seeing that. And so in this time, I'm learning how to have like that self-compassion. Like if I could go back and talk to younger Ashley in the thick of it.
Right.
Like I think when I see her, I have a lot of compassion for her. And it's not always been that way.
Right.
Like when I would think back or look back, I would feel a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of condemnation, a lot of just disappointment. And now when I look at her, when I look back, I'm like, oh, just so much compassion. I just want to hug her and be like, it's going to be okay.
Right.
You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Because we put so much pressure on ourselves in those years of having babies and the pressure that we feel too of like our changing bodies. Like it's wild. It is wild. And I mean, I've got lots of stories.
Oh man.
about the body journey.
Right.
But I think now more than ever, I just have a lot of compassion for those years.
Right.
Toward myself. So that's growth.
No, I would think that's spot on. And I've watched you go through it.
Yeah. You've had a front row seat.
I've been there. Oof. Almost a co-pilot situation.
Yeah. We've had moments.
We have, but it's been good. It's made us stronger and it's made us, better people and better couple over the years for sure. I would say even over, from getting out of our 20s into our 30s, I almost feel like I don't even know what happened to get to the point that we were in our 30s.
Listen, there was a time, I'm just going to like map this out for anyone listening. Nick was in nursing school.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He was in nursing school. You were working a full-time job.
And a part-time.
At the same time. And a part-time job.
Yep.
And we had our first child.
Yeah.
Newborn home. And your wife was super severely postpartum depressed at home.
I was unaware of what that meant.
He did not even know. I didn't even know what it was.
No.
I just knew like I couldn't leave the bedroom without panic attacks. Like it was
great.
It was terrible. So I would like load up and go to my parents' house for the day. But there was a time where I don't know that time existed. Like it's gone. I feel like we lost it somewhere.
And I don't know. Yeah,
because we were surviving.
I think you're right. I think that's part of what it was. Is we were, and I think that's part of what I dealt with at least over the past 20 years again of being you and I. But growing older and all of that, I know that we've talked about this a little bit. We don't feel like we are where we should be. That's been a big thing up against us. But I think where you're a big struggle that you've dealt with for, the past, 10 years or so, I don't know how you would put it, but for me, my struggle in that same period of time has been, how am I supposed to lead our family?
Yeah.
That has always been like, am I doing that right? Mm-hmm. Is this a good direction? Are we
They're
making
trusting
good
me to
choices?
lead this thing?
Why did you give us so many kids?
Oh, yeah.
But thank you, of course. Thank you. But at the same time, like, I don't know if I'm doing a good job.
We don't know what we're doing.
I'm just trying to make sure we can pay the bills or whatever. And then on the other end of all of that kind of chaotic decision making and just taking it as it comes,
Right.
We look back, or I look back and I'm thinking, surely we've made more ground than this.
Well, I think when we were younger, we were very reactive.
Yeah. No, we were not good planners. And you can look at our credit score and
we're still working on it, guys.
We're still working on, but honestly, no, we're much better than we were, even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But you can just look at how our life was, how much we were working and trying to figure out how things worked.
Yeah.
And not, paying attention to things that kind of mattered, including our health and including, our finances and things like that.
Yeah.
We've learned so much. And so in that sense, I think, getting older has helped us quite a bit because we're so much more, reasonable. We're so much more, I would say.
Well, we're trying to be.
Yeah. I would say.
I wouldn't say we've arrived, but we've come a long way.
Right?
We've come a long way. We've definitely not arrived.
No.
But you know what always comes for me? I always think I should have this figured out by now.
Yeah.
I should know this by now. And does that ever come for you?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
I wonder if anybody else feels that way.
I think everyone feels that way.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you even talk to people who you're like, oh, you guys know what's up.
But then you find out like they don't.
They don't.
They don't know.
No, they don't.
And they're just trying to figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna take it in this direction.
Let's go.
I feel like in the last, I don't know, maybe 5 years, the last 5 years, I have realized like about my parents that they are actually like just people.
Yeah.
Like take them off the parent seat, right? I've realized this about your parents too. Like they are just that 17-year-old girl and that 17-year-old guy trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
That, 30-year-old married couple trying to figure it out with their kids. They're, like they haven't lived this life before.
Right.
Right. They're still learning. And so like in the past few years, I've really like, that's hit me as like, they are human beings.
Right.
Trying to do the best they can with what they had.
Yeah.
Right. And
yeah.
I mean, that takes a lot of pressure off, but at the same time, like it's very sobering and eye-opening that so are we. Like,
absolutely.
They're a lot like us. We're just trying to figure it out.
Well, I think this is a good way, I think, to put it, is one of the most eye-opening moments, I would say, where that kind of came to my attention as well. We were over at some friend's house. We won't say what friends. I won't say what friends. But I had them in a certain perspective in my mind, right? And they said, oh, hey, I wanted to get you something. Or they said, you can use a restroom in here. I can't remember, but they opened up their bedroom door. And in their bedroom was all the laundry everywhere. And I thought, oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I thought,
that's just us.
That's just us. Like our home gets crazy sometimes.
Messy. Yeah.
And then they opened up their reality, and it's like, oh, you too. Okay. Now we can enjoy.
Now we can just kind of like let our hair down a little bit.
Everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice to know that, just as much as we struggle with the day to day, because that's where a lot of struggle comes in. Other people struggle with that as well. Even when you get, 10 years in, 20 years in, you're still like, oh man, I wish that we had this figured out.
Yeah.
And I think that comes for a lot of people, just that thought that shouldn't we be farther along? When you start seeing other people for the struggles they have, just like you, just like me, it's almost helpful. Because
you feel less alone.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's in regards to age too. you always, when you're teenagers, you're thinking like 40-year-olds know everything.
No, they don't.
We don't, because I'm here to say.
Put it on record.
Yeah, I'm here to say it.
We don't know what we're doing sometimes.
I know it.
And we are just trying our best.
Yeah. It makes you almost like, okay, you don't have to put it off like you got it all together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We're having so much fun with this conversation around aging. Join us next week for part 2.